Hey, everybody. Welcome to the channel. Listen, don't forget to subscribe, okay? But while you're here, like the video, share the video, let people know that we're here, okay? Now, y'all, I'm here today because I'm going to talk a little bit about Ashlee Janae. If you don't know who Ashlee Janae is, she's a young influencer who went on a trip to Tanzania and did not make it back. Now, Ashlee is actually from South Jersey. That's where she was, grew up at. But now it seems like her parents are in Delaware. I'm not sure if that's where Ashlee was living at in Delaware or if she was living in Jersey, where she was from. But what I have learned about Ashlee is, one, she was a beautiful soul. She was a beautiful young lady. Now, I know a lot of us are upset because Ashlee said she didn't want to date a black man. And that was Ashlee's choice, okay? Ashlee probably went through some stuff with a black man and then she just decided, hey, they're not for me. Now, should she have put them all in the same bowl? No, but that's what she did, okay? So I can't judge her for that shit. I like dark men. Okay, I don't like light-skinned men. So if Ashlee like, white guys, that's on Ashlee. We're not going to judge her for that. That was her choice. Everybody has a choice in life to live their life the way they want to. So Ashlee had decided, hey, I'm not going to be dating any black guys. So she was dating this guy named John McCain. Okay, what I've learned about John McCain so far is that John McCain liked black women. Okay, he had a black ex-wife. They share 2 kids. He actually left his black ex-wife when she was 8 months pregnant. That's a bad sign right there. Not sure if Ashlee knew that, but just knowing that, he would have been the last guy I talked to. If you can leave a woman at 8 months pregnant right before she about to have your kid, yeah, it's something wrong with you. But at any rate, y'all, what I'm finding out is that John was actually a millionaire up until 2025. Okay, he had became rich off of Bitcoin. He was doing really good. He had his own business and he was doing good. And then that Bitcoin took a turn. So the people are alleging that maybe now John was broke. Now, I don't know if that plays into what happened to Ashlee, but what I do know is they didn't look broke on the internet. So I'm not sure if I'm not sure if he saw how easy it was for Ashlee to make money on the internet as an influencer, because she had well over 100K followers. So I'm pretty sure with the views that she was getting, she was probably making a nice piece of change. So here he is. He done lost his business. Not really lost it, but he broke now. And they still traveling. They still doing their thing. Now, was she attracted to him because he was rich? I'm not sure. But they went on this trip to Tanzania. And what I do know so far is, besides the fact that this guy may have been broke, he may not have been the best guy anyway. Like I said, leaving a lady at 8 months pregnant. But Ashlee's mom has stated, y'all, that Ashlee had called her up and told her that they had got into an argument, so much to the point that the resort decided to separate them.
On April 8th, she says Ashlee called saying she and her fiance got into an argument and were moved to separate rooms. The next day, she received another call, this time from her fiance.
He told me that Ashlee did something to herself and that she was being taken to the hospital. I said, what happened when? And he told me it had been 11 hours prior.
Hours later, the luxury resort the couple was staying at called saying that Ashlee passed away. According to the hospital's medical report, Ashlee had an unidentified mark around her neck. They wrote, according to her husband, he found she hung herself on the door with several question marks.
So that means they were showing their ass down there, and there's got to be some footage somewhere of this incident. Now, I did hear also that Tanzania is not the best when it comes to unalivened cases. What I heard was that they don't do thorough investigations, so I'm hoping that Ashlee's mother and father get on a plane, get down to Tanzania, and put some pressure on these people's neck, unlike others have not done. You got to get down there now while it's hot before they get this man his passport back and let him come back to the U.S. Because once he come back to the U.S. not going to do anything about it. They not. So the best thing to do is probably to go down there and put some pressure on them, y'all. But listen, I'm going to be following this case, and I'm going to try to get as much information as I can to y'all. If not daily, maybe twice a day. I don't know. I'm following all the updates because this is not good. I don't like it. I have 2 daughters and a host of granddaughters, and I would hate for something like this to happen to one of them. So let's talk about red flags, guys. What should we be paying attention to say this guy not it? This guy not it. I'm sorry. I just don't think that they got all the way to Tanzania, and then that's where she learned that John was a bitch. I'm not sure about that because in my experience, we know these guys are bitches, right? Before we get to the point where they want to unalive us or beat on us or something, like calling you out your name, bitch, whore, all that stuff, it's not cool. So if a guy's calling you out your name, you probably want to end the relationship, right? If he putting his hands on you, you probably want to end the relationship, right? If he's trying to control who you around, who you talk to, these are red flags that you have to pay attention to. And these are relationships that you want to end. There's no going back and forth. You just want to end them because they don't get better with time. They actually get worse. Especially those guys who want to control you. I've been there. They start subtle, and then it just builds up. So we don't have a lot of information on John yet, but what I can tell you is that Ashlee's last time talking to her mother was on April the 5th. John has reported on his channel, and you can see it behind me, almost every day since, but he's never reported anything about Ashlee. He's never said rest in peace. He's never said, oh, I lost my fiance. He's never said these people questioning me and I don't know why they questioning me because I didn't do anything wrong. He's never said anything, y'all. Everything he said is about Bitcoin and getting to the next level of his business. Nothing about Ashlee. That's a red flag to me. The fact that he's trying to ignore it and pretend that it didn't happen online tells me that more than likely he had a lot to do with this, y'all. So again, listen, pray for Ashlee's family. Stay tuned in. Subscribe to my channel. I'm going to do my best to bring you information about Ashlee Janae. Rest in peace, baby girl. We're not going to let your name go down in vain. At least I'm not. I'm going to keep reporting until we get to the truth. Yeah. Especially those guys who want to control you. I've been there. They start subtle, and then it just builds up. Pray for Ashlee's family. Stay tuned in. Subscribe to my channel. I'm going to do my best to bring you information about Ashlee Janae. Rest in peace, baby girl. We're not going to let your name go down in vain. At least I'm not. I'm going to keep reporting until we get to the truth. Yeah. Now, y'all, before we get out of here, I've heard from Ashlee's friend. She has posted, and that's going to be the last voice you hear in this video. Do me a favor, like the video, share the video, and subscribe to my channel.
I'm tired of everybody coming on this fucking app with their opinions, with their thoughts, with their conspiracies of what they think may have happened to my friend. It's clear as day that this man murdered and killed my friend. He tried to stage it as a suicide. Let's put that on the floor. Number one, Ashlee would never harm herself. Ashlee was beautiful, happy, talented, hardworking. She had no reason to. I was just speaking to her and I have the messages of while she was on this trip. Number two, Ashlee was not a gold digger. Okay? That's number two. So this theory of, oh, well, maybe she was using him for his money and she got caught cheating. Shut up talking. Ashlee was a hard worker. She had jobs. She was a model. She modeled. She was in all the music videos that you see online on YouTube. She was in Drake's, French Montana, everybody that you could think of. Everybody's video. Posted on every flyer, beauty supply stores, Amazon websites, even Amazon people were using her pictures to promote. Okay, she was a hardworking model who changed her lifestyle. She changed her aesthetic, but she was always hardworking. She never needed to use a man. She had industry connections. She could have chose anybody in this world, and she chose him. Number three, I don't give a fuck what she may have posted in the past. Tweets this, old tweets that, this, that, and the third. We don't give a fuck. Y'all should have stood on business when she posted it. If y'all felt the way while she was still here, y'all should have did that. While she was still posting pictures with him, Months ago, y'all should have went and commented and looked for that. Don't wait till she died to comment on her post about she said as if y'all knew her or knew the kind of men that she dated. Because y'all up here acting like she never dated black men. Y'all don't know her personally to know who she dated. She's dated black men. So maybe she did say some things in the past. Maybe she didn't. Regardless, that does not give anybody the right to mock her death or use it as a scapegoat to say why she did or did not deserve her demise. So I just want to put that on the floor. All of these rumors that's going around, this, that, and the third, I'm sick and tired of hearing it. Lastly, I am in cahoots with someone who's living in Tanzania, and their family is a high-ranking police officer. They did let me know that Joe McCann, has been detained in Tanzania. Right now in Tanzania, they do not believe the story, so we are actively working on sending them all the information that we can, which I have been doing, sending them information so that he can send to the officers over there, so he can send to the government over there and let them see that this was a murder and this was not a suicide. Okay, so yes, he's currently detained right now, and I don't know what's gonna happen from this point going forward, this point going on. I can't even speak. But all I'm gonna say is please stop speaking on my friend. Please let her sleep in peace. If you don't have anything positive to say, don't say at all. And if you're gonna make a video, don't ever make a video trying to make it seem like, well, maybe this, well, maybe that. This did it. If you're not putting it on the floor, I don't want it. Simple and period. Have a good day.